Alright guys, welcome back to Art of Boost. So, yeah, again, I ran out of footage, but luckily it was just for installing these links, and then I just put the wheels back on. So that's the only thing that was missed. But basically, since I put the links on, don't really like the length that they're giving me. I don't really have much adjustment inwards. So what I am thinking I might do, so what I'm thinking I might do is change the ends to the Traxxas ones. I'll show you what I mean. So yeah, to these. So I believe they're just a bit shorter. I'm gonna take one off, one out of the new box, new package, sorry. And then I'm gonna screw these out and attach it to these links instead, and see if that gives me what I want. And if it does, then I'm gonna have to buy another set, because I have 4 in total, so 8 ends. So that will be able to at least do my front end, and then I need to buy another set for the back, and then I need one more for this, I believe. Possibly this, we'll see. More than likely I'm going to need one for this as well, just to shorten everything up. But maybe not. I know this is probably because I lowered the car a lot. Like the ride height of this is like pretty low. Yeah, it could have been lower, but you know, that's low enough, because I don't want it to be scraping on the ground either. But yeah, what it's used to is normally a much higher perch. These axles wouldn't normally be this straight right across, so I've adjusted a few things. I'm gonna have to adjust the length of these, because they would probably work if they were in the stock ride height. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do right now and see how that goes, and then I'm gonna move forward on doing the rest. So let's do this. Let me get this on. So, got there. I'm gonna try it on one of the new ones I have here. There we go. Alright, so these are them. They're supposed to be the same length as these, I believe. Identical. Right, so that's that. This one is longer of a throw. Alright, let's see. If I do this. Fingers, and use that. No, that's not gonna work already. Interesting, guys, interesting. What to do, what to do. Okay. So that's a hiccup for sure. Probably cut these down. That's also a possibility. But taking that nut off really makes no difference. Simply because bottom's out regardless. I want to be able to bring it all the way down. So I need to cut about that much off the top of this. It sucks, but whatever. Get her done. Same length, basically. This one's actually a little shorter. Interesting. These actually might be the better bet for now. Until I figure out a way to doctor these. Here, cutting disc or something and just, or grinding disc and just grind it down and then tap the threads. Should be alright. Yeah, so it's about, just about that much. But yeah, I think if I do that, it'll work. Only problem is, you know what? That would make more sense to do on this one. Trim the threads down a bit, probably to about here. And then use these. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So for now, I'm just gonna leave it like this because like, it's not gonna go on the road until I get this sorted out anyways. But at least I have a little game plan that I can try there. And these threads are a bit bigger, so they're a little easier to work with in terms to trim in. So yeah, I'll do that with these ones. And yeah, this is all pinched up, but whatever, doesn't matter. So yeah, I'm just gonna get a couple more sets of these. I have to carry this to Chris' house and get a couple sets from him. And then I believe, I don't even know if I still have the package these came in. I think so, but I'm not sure. I'll have to look. But yeah, that's the game plan to get this to work properly. Because I want to use the plastic ends. They're way more secure once you lock them in. Like, you don't really have to worry about them shifting. So that's good. These are actually easier to get than these, because these I have to order in. Well, it came in the whole kit, so you know, not that big of a waste, because like all of this came with the kit, which are still going to be used. But yeah, first hiccup, but we've got a solution. So yeah, gotta order more. Not order. Gotta go pick up more of these, which is good. I can just go and pick these up. So yeah, get a few of these. Probably get a few spares. And then do the cuts and whatever, get everything exactly how I need it to be. Like I said, I'll see how this one is. I might not need to replace this, but if I do, then it's gonna get one of these, which will, I don't know, we'll see about that actually. We shall see, but either way, I'll see if I can get a shorter version to this in the Traxxas, and we'll do that. But for now, we'll just continue the build because these things are easy to replace afterwards, not a big deal. I'll show you guys that process of cutting these down and what I do, and then you'll see the final product with everything lined up here and everything looking good. So yeah, these will be here again. Doesn't look too bad still. Like, Traxxas is good quality, and their plastics are pretty good. And it's the same kind of setup where you go through and through, which is what I wanted. So there we go. So we'll sort that out later on. We'll just leave these alone for now, and then we'll work on setting up the servo. Okay, so first things first, we need to get the bracket here for the servo. So we need this bracket. Maybe in the future I might get the upgraded metal bracket, because these are so easy to swap out. Like, there's nothing that really sits in the way. Your axle travels right through here. That's basically it, and it doesn't even touch, obviously. So, like, 4 screws, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this casing just pops off. Hold that in place if you want, or just let it dangle. Pop that out, put your new servo, put your new plate on, sorry. Done. So I'm gonna actually look for a carbon fiber plate, but for now, it's fine. So just take them off, clean it up, put the new servo in, and then install it. Oh, actually, we gotta take this whole side piece off as well. So that's gonna be what we're gonna do in this video, other than me explaining the update here. So let's get to it. What are we doing? Right. Pop this off. So like I said, just 4 screws. Very simple. Alright, so this servo is not going back in here. Neither is the servo horn. I will show you guys what I'll be using, as well as the servo that I'll be using. But yeah, so actually let's just get to that. Why not, right? So let's put this here. Button servo. Servo horn that I'm going to be using. If you guys seen the other videos, the basher, I put one of these servos in there, and then I realized it came with a really nice servo horn, servo saver horn. So I was like, ooh, hopefully this kit came with one, but it didn't. So yeah, I decided to just get another one of these. Got them off of Amazon. These are like 25 bucks, fairly cheap and super strong. So not sure what I'm gonna use this in. Not sure if this will fit in the DR10. I could always upgrade the servo in the DR10, make it stronger so that my wheels stay super straight. This one is gonna go in the drift car, because like, why not? And the basher already has one of these in it. So yeah, it's got a nice little spare here. And like I said, if it fits in the DR10, I'm gonna put it in the DR10. If not, I'm trying to find a reefs probably gonna get a Reefs servo for it. I've heard everybody talking about the Reefs servos for it that are pretty good. But like I said, if this one fits, I'm gonna try it and see if it's a game changer. So that'll be in a later video when we're doing mods and upgrades to that vehicle. Yeah. So put that aside. Got the servo saver horn there. Boom. And then the servo that we're actually going to be running in this vehicle will be this, the EcoPower high-speed steering servo. Get this from Chris House right here in Hamilton, Ontario. Price is really good, as you can see there. So guys, check them out, get your deals. Alright, so let's go ahead and slide this out because we're going to go ahead and install it right now. So slight unboxing in the video, why not? I'm going to get this open really and truly. I'm going to be defeated by a box, guys. Interesting. Let's just do one of these. Yep. Pop that. Pop that. You know what I just thought of? It would really suck if this one came with a servo horn, because I didn't check that. But here we are. So this is it. It's what you get once you take that cardboard box off. All this information still the same, it's all on there. Pop that open. Nice. Yeah, she looks good. Pop this up. And we get some stuff in here. Okay. So yeah, it does come with the servo horn, but all the plastic ones, like the usual stock stuff. So that's what you'll get in this. Yeah, I'm not using any plastics on that, so I have the other one that I'm going to use, which I showed you guys right here. So this will be attaching to this, like so. Boom, boom, boom. Tighten her down. Good to go. So this is her. Looks good. Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. I like it. WP110S EcoPower. Waterproof, like everything else on this vehicle. So let's go ahead and spin this out. Actually, no, we don't need to spin that out just yet, because we're not running wires and doing any of that good stuff just yet. So it might be easier to keep it as it is. Here we are. So it's basically the same setup we're trying to go for. That goes in, boom, boom. Servo horn on, like so. Attach, and then a through and through bolt into there, and on the inside of it, so it goes back and forth like so. So let's go ahead and actually, this one's pretty simple. You just pop it up, actually, yeah, from what I remember. Yep. So there we go. That just slides up, nice and simple. Let's go ahead and give this a cleanup before we go any further. That should be alright for now. Boom. Grab this one. And we slide it over. And of course these wires are gonna get in the way. Great. Yeah, so that's what I'm running into right now. That's interesting. Let's see if I can just sneak them over, like so. Hopefully that doesn't cause any kind of craziness. It is plastic, shouldn't be too bad. Alright, but yeah, That's what you're getting right there. We'll see. But yeah, there we are. And that goes basically somewhere here. And bolts in nicely. Oh, sorry. Way up here. Right. So, like so. And this connects on like so. Good stuff. But yeah. Let's go ahead and get the tray off now, off the other car. So this is good. This can just go off to the side here. It's fine. We need this tray. We're gonna take this off and then give it a clean up and then put it on. You can see here, I'm knocking this light around all over the place. Take that off soon. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3 should pop right off. There we go, got it removed there. Just remember that this piece sits underneath your servo. So we'll go ahead and rest this off to the side now. It's fine, don't need anything from that anymore. So my little strap here to hold my battery. Just gonna remove that for now. I know exactly where it goes back on, so no big deal. These are the two little screws that were in it. Just gonna go ahead and push these out. Alright, so got that as clean as possible basically. Not horrible. Does have some good scratches and stuff on it from underneath. It has been used obviously, but yeah, I got it pretty much cleaned up. Like I said, once I find the carbon fiber sides, it's going on. But yeah, let's just keep going. I'm just gonna install this onto that now, and I need the screws for that. So I believe it was 3. Yeah. And there we are, guys. So 1, 2, 3. That's how it sits on there, like so. That's where we're at now. So looks good. Definitely looks good. We'll go ahead and get the servo mounted up now. Let's find the screws for that first. and then we'll just go ahead and do it. And again, we don't need any Wltoys for these because they are going into this plastic until I change it. But for now it is not changed, so we're doing this. Alright, so yeah, from here to here, boom, squeeze that in there, and get that out of the way. And then you're just gonna find the screw holes from underneath, screw it in, and then that will do that. It's a little too far forward. Yeah, that's stopping it. There we go. Alright, so I'm just gonna go from underneath. Actually, no. Let's plug this in, let's get it centered up, and then we will go ahead and put the horn on, because this will be a pain in the butt to do once it's on the vehicle. So get that put on, get all that squared up in the center, and then get that attached to it and all that good stuff after. So let's do that first. Pull this back out. So let's just go ahead and turn power and the remote on. Okay. 7.7 volts in the battery here. Then let's pull this up here so we can see what's what. This is how it sits. Switches on the back. There we go. Felt it kick. Now it just centered itself. That's super quick. Not bad. Fans are kicking in. Got 8.2 volts on the battery. You guys can see there. 7.5 on the radio. 8.2 volts in the car. So yeah, this is the one I run on this. But yeah, so that's pretty good. Alright, so that's centered up now anyhow. So let's go ahead and finish installing everything now. Shut this down. So here we are. Let's go ahead and install this now. Oh, wait. Install this now, sorry. So we know it goes straight up in the middle. As you can see, that's what we need. So take such, like such, and then such, like such. It's a little off. Let's see if I can get it a little better in the middle. A little off that way now. I think that's the best we're gonna get. We could always adjust to when we need, but there we are. So that's that installed. That little screw here, go in the middle. This has a lot of clamping mechanisms in it, so that goes in the middle there. Honestly, y'all know me already. So let me see if I got one that will fit this. That is the tool that we like to use. Just my luck, guys. We're gonna have to use what it came with. Don't think I have anything short enough.
Oh, no, did I speak too soon? Did I speak too soon?
A bit longer. I'm trying to damage anything. You know what? No. Just to be safe, we will use the original. Because I don't have anything that's this short. So here we go. In with it. So that goes on there. Screw that in. And then you'll see there's 2 more lock screws here that you gotta lock in as well after. So let's just go ahead. Alright, it doesn't need too much tension there. It's tight enough. So you got 1 lock screw here, 1 lock screw there. So go ahead and tighten those in. Alright, okay, so now we can go ahead and drop that in, and then we're going to go ahead and attach this to it. And then we're going to run power to it again and just check the steering. Even though we're going to be changing these links anyways, we're just going to check it anyhow. Shouldn't make that much of a difference when it comes to the servo power. Once we change the links, it should be the same. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this put in here. Right, so there you go. And like I said, no Wltoys needed on these. They're going into the plastic. So I'm just gonna swap this over now to this, so that way I can just run them in. And there. And that's that. Servo has been installed. Looking really good, real good. Alright, and then this is supposed to sit something so, and you're good. Alright, so let's do that now. Too far forward. There we go.